the debrief, you've not spoke to people.
That's
Where is Liara?
Things?
Where is Liara?
I don't know. They're different.
Exactly.
Things. Should be at the docks.
The docks.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh, for God's sake, I've got to find the comm room.
Hi, folks. The dock. Great. Yeah, it's working.
Where is the comms room? I feel like downstairs would be the comms room.
Comms room is where you just went.
Oh, for God's... Well, why did you say I'll take it in the comms room? Have you noticed I'm in the
Just a minute ago.
behind here.
Right.
Nailed it. What's happening?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren. I'll take all the help I can get.
Yup.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in Traverse.
You mean spies? Spectres tend to attract...
Okay, I'm listening.
But they are
You're talking.
You can talk over that.
task
So
forces
No.
are often better options for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered
Where's the other guy?
considerable space. This particular unit was gathering intel on
Where's the other guy?
Why?
What did they find?
I'm suspicious of him.
Unfortunately, the message we received was a little static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where it can't set up proper interstellar communications.
I'm pretty sure he's
The
on
message
Team
was sent to
Saren.
reserve for mission critical communications.
Is that racist?
Whenever they were trying to talk,
No, he was like, he kept defending Saren, being like, absolutely not, fuck off.
Right.
How dare you talk shit about my boy?
Yeah.
What happened to our team? The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Vermeer.
I'll look into
Or
it.
Meyer.
Commander is not
Fire
to become involved
Fire
in
Meyer.
specific Spectre activities. We
Fire
only want
Meyer.
you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck,
Fire
Commander
Meyer.
Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Joker first. I was not supposed to Joker last time.
You might not. I might be lying. I don't know if Joker has different conversations after each mission. I might be lying about that.
Is Joker in all the games?
I prefer
Yeah.
gold to silver, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled
Must
your
be
boots out of the fire.
Just not found.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
No.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
You run into a wall. He's very embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. There he is. What?
Nothing.
They're a cute couple, right?
Sure.
Do you have some time to talk, Commander?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Have a
Personal
seat.
crap, not interested.
Close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Either one of these two, which one do you tell?
I don't care.
That's the more friendly ones, isn't it? Normally.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up.
That's not what I said.
You tell me if I'm going too far.
We haven't had much
It's
up.
my
Yeah.
experience that once someone lets something
Well,
slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic
Ha, ha,
trading
ha.
on Jump Zero? They're all classified.
It's like Leon
Because
with
the
bad
Alliance
life.
Yeah.
made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans.
There's a
Once we had
golfer
made the Citadel,
interested.
Kinetics
Yeah, I
could
bet there
be
was.
experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to
Age
terms with
appropriate.
yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're not out of line, Caden. But there are regs.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
Think about what I said.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
That's your room, you go there all the time.
What's up?
Just, it's really blurry.
What's what?
It's not very good. What's up?
The battery looks good.
No, it goes up and down a lot, and it's not good.
It's green.
Yeah, it's low. Low and high.
Oh, but it's normally orange when it's bad.
Yeah, I know, I am aware.
It's confusing me.
That's annoying.
Oh my god.
So
Good to see you.
I
No.
gotta go.
Nothing good.
Nothing new.
They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least
Well,
I don't think she
Just
lies
any
around.
excuse to argue with her, is that what it is?
She's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
You know what, guys? I will ask you a question.
Commander, good to see you.
It was a bit of a slog last
Been
time.
with us a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was...
Who's that?
Where are you guys?
I'm only doing 30 feet.
If they're sleeping.
Sorry?
If they're sleeping.
Okay, I figured something.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade
Yeah.
for the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the Cyclones. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salient, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, they paid.
What's up?
One of my detainees started bleeding.
Noah's asleep.
profusely during the interview. We all
It's Daisy
tried to
Furious.
patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out.
I mean, it looks better already.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, it went blurry again. Hold on, so I can catch up.
Oh, she phone.
Why?
Well, that's my other suspicion.
No.
Walking,
Living on. Oh, Wi-Fi. There we go.
Nah. Oop.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own
Started a
body.
competition with Gaius and I can't get out of it.
And sold them both. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them.
I am
It's why you don't
shocked.
ask people what.
But only on the
I am shocked that you don't find this interesting.
I mean, it was just
I hope
long.
he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
We're gonna find him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found
Do we get to find him?
he was already leaving.
Are you gonna look?
His hostages
Absolutely.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship. Stop him from
Pardon?
maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
I gotta go.
Wait, Doctor, so was that not the guy?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
It's alright.
Oh, I did. Rex. Rex. I'm surprised you don't want to talk about the mission, because it was quite a hard one. No.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Let's take.
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
I don't really care, Rex.
Oh,
Suit yourself.
why did she say that?
Because you stopped mid-conversation to say bye.
Oh, well,
What do you
keep
want,
talking, buddy.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
What? I know she'd be rude if it's just your normal.
I needed to get out of our system. I needed
This
to
is a
eat.
game where you can be a
I needed
fucking
to
asshole if you
survive.
want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Is that why the scratches on your face?
I was head of a small tribe.
Sure.
We were trying to restore order after the war,
Maybe.
but the other tribes
I
were
don't know if
against
you
us.
told me about that.
They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war.
I said what?
Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I don't really care, Rex.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Ugh.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did, but when
I
your
was
father
listening.
wants you to
I'm
across
just surprised you
well,
don't.
there are some laws that
I
even
was
we
listening.
hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked,
That's little scratches on.
but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
What?
And Alec?
Is she down here too? Oh yeah, she's in this room with it. I always forget about her being down here.
Where?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Yay.
I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though.
I mean, has it been that long? It's been like one night.
But with all the worlds we
Yeah, I
was
think
hoping
each
to
game
find
takes
something
months,
to bring back
like
to
in
the
universe.
Okay.
But yeah,
Like
I get that because
traveling.
it's like over the course of like a few days.
It's like while we're actually traveling to like the other planets.
Yeah,
That'd
there's
be like
actual
sleeping and
travel
stuff,
time. Yeah.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father.
That's a bit
the
rude.
senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't
Silly
hereditary.
goose.
I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive.
I'll go where we are.
They never went beyond the
I would.
borders of the
What?
land. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control.
Hell, she knows about the Geth.
We need to find Geth
Does she?
operating on their own,
Yeah.
independently.
So it's about the
But I
Protheans.
don't want them to get in the way of our mission.
Same diff.
It's
First, we
not.
stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
couple.
She's awful informal. She says goodbye as well.
Uh-huh.
I guess we're friends. I think we like each other.
Do you like her?
I like Callie.
Okay, great. I wasn't sure if that was what she thinks we're friends or not.
No, I agree with friends. That's it all, isn't it? So, Liara. Where's Liara? Where's she?
Colder. Colder.
Up the stairs?
Coldest.
Oh, I don't think
Getting
I
colder.
think I've been up the stairs.
You're so cold.
What's up the stairs?
I do not believe that you don't know what hot and cold mean.
Oh, it was just a circle.
You're a moron. Literally about as cold
Oh, that's the airlock.
as could be.
Oh. So I'll go back downstairs, is what you're saying. Not that door. This door?
Colder.
I knew she was at the dock. She's not there.
What do you have?
Your mum's dead.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Venezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
To be fair, Venezia did change, and we're like,
I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
Maybe
It
she
means
did
a lot
almost
to hear
kill
you
you,
say this,
though.
Commander.
oh yes, she did.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for
Biotics.
solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow
Liara.
Venezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their
Become more like
followers
Tally?
into the future.
There's
say
also
the
the
truth
character
of what
going,
is yet to
fuck
come.
people.
Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past.
Well,
It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply
I
to
want you
spite
to understand
Venezia.
this in the
All
most
children
loving
rebel against their
circumstances
parents.
they do this.
It's a natural part of growing up.
Liara is way
You
too
share the wisdom of the
self-aware
matriarch,
to be
Shepard.
like you.
That is exactly what Venezia said when I told her of my decision.
I mean, I
There
was
was
self.
more
I
to
just
it
said
than
I
that.
don't like people.
I felt drawn
No,
to the past.
but
The Protheans were these
name a
wondrous,
flaw that you-
mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by
I
the beacon on Eden Prime. You were
am way
touched
too
by
creative
working
for my
Prothean
own
technology.
good.
Okay.
That is a flaw, isn't it?
It's
Sounds like you want to dissect
interview
in a lab
flaw.
somewhere.
What? No, I did
I
not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an
I thought it was
interesting
the next
specimen
one.
for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know
I
why I
think
prefer
they're
spending my
adorable
time in the field
thing.
with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing
Oh.
about other people. Please, just pretend this conversation
yeah,
never
for the
happened.
I believe it was this conversation that made me go, yeah, that's my gal. In this one. I was like, that's it. That's the one. Like she accidentally flirts and has a bloody meltdown. Don't! Don't! Don't!
You do it, please, Oreo.
You do not do whatever you please, Oreo.
Now that we've done VR in the solar system, I don't think there will be any more, will there? No, there's not.
I'm not. You went to all four. You
Have
went,
I?
you got her last. You went to every system. If I remember correctly.
I got there was like 3 systems.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard,
Oh, this is Steve.
from Alliance Command.
I love
We've got a
Steve.
situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations.
Fantastic.
One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Sounds like it's AI now.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
Yes.
We're not
Yeah, you're right.
This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's
Oh.
not software, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Right.
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectre's answered the council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facilities, weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Why are these time sensitive?
Not in Mass Effect 1, to my knowledge.
I could travel to all of these ones. Oh no, wait, because they're going off. What?
If I had a parrot for every time I've done that, and my heart has shattered, I can't even tell you.
And once again, it's called that.
Yeah.
I thought this. Oh, for God's sake! I thought the system was called Fearmere. So every time I've went to a system, the planet I'm supposed to go to has been on the outside.
Except for Liara, because all they knew was she was in that area. But yes, I don't know how that's not occurred to you.
Oh, I could take her. Take her in tally. Why is she just blue and why is she just blue?
What?
Why is he blue and red and why is she like...
So it's what they've got, right? So Ashley doesn't have any biotics or tech, so she's full combat. Caden is biotic and tech, not combat. Liara's just biotics. Rex is biotics and combat. Garrus is tech and combat. Tally's just tech.
Oh, wait, it's
Commander, reading a signal. Must be our security infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take him out.
I'll get you in underneath the radar.
I hate the car.
in the water.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are on. Joke around.
I've gone the right way.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there's heavy beach. Hold on. I looked at Oreo for a split second.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be the
They are
enemies?
crabs.
So they're not enemies.
No, but you can run them back.
I don't want to do that. Excuse me, sir. Watch yourself. Watch
Everyone
yourself.
always-
Watch yourself. What do you mean laugh?
I was joking. Bad people laugh when they kill him. Especially